Good morning, investing in entrepreneurial brothers and sisters and brothers near and far. Going at things a little bit differently today. I've spent some time talking about, obviously, some of the investments we share, AMC, some people are in the X coins. I'm a huge Rush fan. I'm not the biggest Rush fan by any stretch, but I'm bringing them up today. I almost don't want to use the word entrepreneur with them because I almost feel like it diminishes what they did and who they were. They were just really a fearless Canadian group. Probably if you're logging onto this, you know as much about Rush, if not more than I do. I've been a huge Rush fan as my favorite band since I was, I'm going to say 11, maybe 12. So that puts me back into the 70s. So that gives you a ballpark on how old I am. But the reason I feel like they're even more than entrepreneurs is they weren't really trying to market. I mean, Ray Daniels, the manager, was trying to market what they did, but what they did was shored up to who they were. They were going to make records the way they saw fit, and anybody who wanted to come along for that ride was free to do so. That's a fearless art, by fearless artists. And I bring it up because it's just informed a lot of what I do. Music I do sounds, you'd really have to dig to know when I'm sounding like Alex Lifeson on the guitar or things like that. But these guys were so just bold. And even when they were threatened with completely losing their very young career back around the time of Corrosive Steel, they just didn't bat an eye, and they were like, nope, we're going to make the record we want. They made 2112, and things proceeded to take off. And obviously, as life does, they were on the roller coaster at times with, obviously, Neil Peart's losses and the loss of Neil now, and various ups and downs and health crises and lots of time on the road. I was on the road on and off for 15 years, but it was mostly weekend gigs. So we'd do about 72 gigs a year for a long time. Started out at 109 gigs, dropped down to 72, and then settled in right in the 40 to 50 range as we all had families and family commitments. But these guys created something that really had not been seen before, and they did it as much on their terms as was possible, and probably shorted themselves out of revenue by staying true to who they were. And that, to me, is just a phenomenal thing, especially in contrast to what we see, in the marketplace and in American markets for sure. And I'm going to say, global markets, since we're all pretty interconnected. But yeah, I'm gonna be talking about Rush a bit, just because I feel that it's just an inspiring thing to really look at who you are and act on it, and just say, nope, I'm not going to be relegated to being subservient to anyone else's whims. This is how it's going to be. I just really admire that. So yeah, that's my Rush thing for the day. But I'm going to probably be heading in that direction because I think it's an inspirational topic. Obviously, Getty and Alex are talking about doing more work together. My own personal feeling is I hope they don't call it Rush. I hope they call it something else, just to kind of pay homage to Neil. But either way, it would be great to see them creating again. So anyway, for those of you who are entrepreneurs and sometimes feel like you're subservient to the whims of others, maybe look into Rush if you haven't already. And it's just an inspiring story about what they did for over 40 years. So anyway, take care of yourself.